Good evening, my people. Happy hump day. Let's see. Trying to catch up, but clearly Brown knows how to what you gonna call it? A question for me. So I missed the live yesterday, and I was able to replay to hear what he had to say. So I'm just here to answer his question. And hey, Champagne, good evening. How you doing? Yeah, so I basically I guess answered his question. He had a question, and then also to remove my name from any other narratives they trying to spin out here, which I ain't got shit to do with. So, like I said, don't let nobody gaslight y'all, especially into believing bullshit that ain't really happened. Maybe it happened to somebody mine. I don't know, but it ain't happened with me. Can't and they can't speak for me. Hold on, let me change. Let me see something. Cause sometimes I don't be thinking I see oil. Oh yeah, here it is. But anyway, brown eye question was basically I can't say word for word, but paraphrasing it, it was do I think VQ owe me an apology? And my answer to that is hell no. I don't want no apology. I don't want shit. And once you show your hand, I don't deal with tantrums. That's it. That's all. Like so, niggas come on here and play victim and do all they want. I don't care. That's their business. I ain't no victim either, and I don't need no apology because, especially, I don't want no apology for one from no crybaby ass bitch. Two, somebody with no self awareness. Three, someone that's like they whole existence is like being a fucking monitoring spirit. A monitoring spirit. I don't want to deal with a monitoring spirit. Life goes on. Whatever. So no, I don't want no fucking apology. And she's not, and I don't think she's capable of apologizing because she wants to be a victim. Don't you see when somebody just wants to be a victim and everything me, I. They don't have no self awareness. So no, I don't want no fucking apology. I don't want to sit on any fucking. I don't want to rekindle shit. Ain't nothing to rekindle. I'm good on that. Good evening, Damani. Yeah, so that's the answer to your question. No, I don't want no fucking apology for shit. Cause for what? Like, and she went over there and said, "Oh, my emotions do matter." And that's exactly my point. You're not gonna tell me what the fuck matters to me. You're not gonna tell me what the fuck matters to me. Your emotions, your problem. I ain't never give nobody my feelings to deal with. So, especially if I'm not the cause of your emotions. So, what the fuck I care about how you feel for? No, it don't matter to me. Like I said, and that's it. That's all. There's nothing to care about. It's not a loss. I ain't lose anything. And the money, yeah, I saw your comment saying, yeah, they all used each other. It was nothing to use. What the fuck can I use her for? What does she got that benefits me? She don't got shit that benefit me. I ain't got nothing to use her for. That's why I even like don't attach no snake to my name. Cause you ain't nobody. You ain't got nothing to stake. You ain't got nothing to snake. You ain't no prize. And you ain't got no prize. So what the fuck? There's nothing to snake or use nobody for. It is what it is. At the end of the day. So yeah, I don't want no damn apology. And let's look back. Like first of all, I don't want no apology. Simple as that. I ain't even gonna expound on that. That's it. That's all. Even some of us thought it was cringe how she responded. Brown and I asked her, "Oh, won't you say thank you to Brown Skin Solutions? You know, basically for paying it off for her." She said she don't owe nobody shit. So it's like, damn, you can't even say thank you. I thought that was foul as fuck too. Like, you can't even say thank you. Nobody asked you to kiss their ass, but she paid that debt off for you to keep open off your back, right? So to go on there and say I don't owe nobody nothing, like that was crazy to me. So you think I want somebody apology for somebody like that? Like I said, no self awareness. Just cause you ain't asked somebody to do nothing, you still took it. So what is the problem? Yeah. So I don't get it. I don't get it. But like I'm good. I'm good on all of that. I ain't dealing with no. I don't want to deal. I don't want no apology from no crybaby ass bitch with a child mentality. I don't have small children, so I ain't dealing with no. I don't work with children. I don't already have children around me. I'm done with that part of my life. You know, with the little kids, the 6-year-old girl mentality. I ain't got to deal with that. Meaning for y'all supporting her, you had a platform to speak on. I mean, yeah, I get it. I had a platform to speak on, but at the end of the day, I could speak on my own. I could speak on my own channel because I could say what I want. I ain't gotta modify my approach or the way I talk because I have my own channel. I only, like I said, I only went up there for her. It wasn't for me. I ain't getting nothing from it. I ain't getting anything. I didn't gain nothing from being on her platform, so it is what it is. Yeah. So and another thing, nobody on this bitch could extort me or blackmail me about a fuck thing. So before they come out here and say, "Oh, yeah," because if you bury a hole, dig up a hole for someone else, you better dig up a hole for yourself too. And trying to insinuate this narrative that we did so much dirt that if I expose her, I'll be exposing myself. Bitch, are you dumb? This is what I mean. Like coming out here just lying. Bitch, are you dumb? That that's not the reason. So she's lying to y'all. She's telling you if that's the reason because we did so much dirt. First of all, she don't even know half of the information I have. She don't know a lot of things that I have. So what all this dirt we did together? What is she talking about? And nothing I do, I hide. I don't hide from shit that I do. If I did it, I did it. So you can't say, oh, because if you dig one, you dig for another. No, bitch, I just don't want to speak on you. That's it, that's all. So ain't she ain't got nothing over my fucking head or nothing trying to keep me quiet. That is not the case at all. Are you reacting to am I still? Yeah, I still got some stuff to say about that shit too. About all that fuck shit going on over there. But I'm gonna address that in a little while. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, nobody got nothing over my head about shit. talk about dig up a hole. So y'all can let her feed y'all that bullshit all y'all want, but that is not the case. It's just typical gaslighting, trying to paint a narrative that don't exist. Just like she trying to paint a narrative that um what was it? The other thing? Oh, just another thing. What she try to do about it's basically a covert gaslighting tactic to act like, oh, don't go in people chat who do certain stuff because your handle could be traced and this and that. Like, girl, please, like, motherfuckers be acting like they out here. They got the most experience and most top knowledge about everything to tell you what the fuck to do. People gonna do whatever the what they do. How you gonna tell people? She just don't want y'all to go on certain people chats that be doing what they do. That's it. That's all. So don't let nobody gas like you act like it's a big old conspiracy. If you do this and do that, if something happened to them, you're responsible. You're not responsible. You're not responsible if for nobody mental health. If you're not in there contacting them, tell them to off themselves or do all that weird shit, and you got opinions, whether they're kind or not, that's on you. That's on you. People are responsible for their own fucking mental health and protecting their own mental health. That's it. That's all. So unless it gets to the extreme of you directly harass, that's something different. But just being in the chat, like, get out of here with that. Like, niggas are really trying to gaslight you to make you feel like you doing something wrong because they don't like it. But yeah, it sounded like veiled threats. Like this is the yeah, like that's all I don't. That's what I'm telling you. All that shit don't. Niggas can believe that shit all they want to, but like I cop, I don't know how shit that I do. So this ain't got nothing to do about because we did all this dirt. Like whatever dirt I did it. What the fuck you mean? That shit ain't got nothing to do with her. Or me worried about her or what she gotta say. So that's that. So no, at the end of the day, I don't want no apology. No, I don't want to sit. Oh, I don't want to sit and rekindle anything with nobody. I'm all the way good. I ain't got to. You know how nasty it feels like to deal with a monitoring spirit. That's why sometimes I would just have to ignore her. Her messages. She'd throw attention on because this person doing that over there and this person doing that over there. It's one thing to be nosy in the bushes, but when you nosy and then you mad at what other people do from the bushes, that shit is just like, all right, maybe you need to log off. Cause why you so mad at what everybody else doing? Why you so mad at everybody else doing? It don't make sense to me. Just sitting there getting mad at what other people doing. Like you don't just like nobody can tell her what to do. What makes her think that anybody's supposed to care how she feel about what they do? I don't that monsoon spirit shit is weird to me. Or Marcus shouting out other people. Um Marcus giving other people content this and that. Marcus supporting others and this and this and that. Why? It's like when somebody do something for somebody else. Why you always why she always making it about herself? That's that jealousy shit. Thou shall not covet. Ain't that one of your Bible rules? For the Bible, the people who live their life according to the good book of the Bible. Ain't that a commandment? Thou shall not covet. Thou shall not covet. So yeah, that's what that is. Now, as far as anything else, that's it. That's all. No, I don't want no. I don't want no apology. I ain't taking no losses. I ain't missing nothing. But now as far as this shit going on with Marcus and this Cassandra chick and the CJ chick, right? First of all, I thought it was I thought it was weird for one that I don't know. To me, I don't know why people sit and do with shades, but whatever, that's not the big deal. But if you was interviewing a girl and if you want to connect with her, why are you sitting inside with shades on the why you sitting inside with shades on and you could tell he felt the way that he said that, oh, having no one to do it, this and that. Like she's basically being forced. And he's like, no, I think they was good. And I don't know if Marcus is naive or he just wants to look over things in the way he want to look at it, right? Because you can clearly see that she's intimidated, like she's trying to please him to avoid him going off on her. So when they sat in that hotel room that day, he did like yelling, putting the shit on top of her head, and went back and said, "Oh, everybody felt like you're abusive and you hit her," and she lied. So Heaven got caught in a lie because the video came out you getting hit. Then he tried to justify it. He tried to justify and speak over her all the time. But when she spoke about it, when he spoke about it last night on Troy panel, oh, it's because yeah, she got some niggas that got big guns and this looking for her. She got me caught up in some shit. So you beat her up instead of protecting her? If that's your bitch? So you swing on your bitch because she got you caught up in shit. And, and just having it just gullible. She's a 19-year-old low self-esteem dummy. She don't recognize abuse because she come from abuse. So they think that shit is love. They think that shit is love. No, it's not love. Just like he wanted a cookie, saying Heaven want to give him the cookie too, talking about, oh yeah, because we was just at 5 points and we was arguing in public, and he told me to go home, and he gonna go about his business. So the police officer told her, like, what the fuck? And this nigga gonna say, yeah. So it took all the reviews about him to make her want to change his behavior. That's another red flag right in front of Heaven's face. So it took a whole bunch of strangers to tell you about yourself to make you want to change. And Heaven is sitting right there next to you, and she accepted that explanation. That shit crazy to me. That shit crazy to me, dog. Real talk. Hey, Miss D, how you doing? So yeah, she's he act like when he first came out here too, talking about, well, her grandmother don't like her, this and that. So it's like they just telling themselves. They're not even smart with it, right? To cover it up. And that's what I said when Marcus went back and oh no, it's just and CJ, oh, it's just love. I'm just passionate about her. I love her. I just want to protect her, this and that. Ain't no nigga want to protect you putting their hands on you, first of all, little girl. That's what you need to know. I don't care how mad a nigga get. All that hand shit, nah. See, I'll be in jail. I swear to God, a nigga put his hands on me. But anyway, at the end of the day, he said, oh, that's a gaslighting tactic, as if just because he chose to put up with her and deal with her, that he could do whatever he want in retaliation to her when he's upset because her grandmother and her mother don't care about her to a certain degree. You see, that's how niggas prey on people. Yeah, yo, that whole check thing, no lie, that whole check thing, bitch, I would have kept that shit too. Fuck you mean? I don't care. You call me what you want. Call me what you want. And at the end of the day, I feel like he trying to act like he ain't know he had businesses with her because that was his favorite thing talking about. Yeah, we start business together, get extra lanes of money, and you've been in communication with her, so she signed you up with a business and with both y'all name, nigga. Don't act like that's how you think she would take care of you in prison. She was take care of you in prison. And then some Burberry bitch got up there and told my Uncle Sandra, where you was at when he got shot? Living her life. The fuck you mean? I don't. It's some of these bitches that really be out here. They think when they get locked up or get a caught up some shit that you supposed to be their ride or die. Get the fuck out of here. He got himself shot up. He gotta deal with that shit. Especially if a nigga beat on you. I ain't checking on no nigga in the hospital. Nigga, you got shot up. You deal with that. I see you when I see you. When you get better, let's get back to this money. Simple as that. People talk right. I was like, what the fuck with these Burberrys? Yeah, that was crazy. I could tell she was ratchet as fuck and don't have nothing out but a motel room. You talking about CJ and Heaven? I don't know if you are, but you know what? That's another crazy. I posed the question is, why do they even have a hotel room? They're not homeless. They have a place to stay. So that's what made me question it from the beginning when I realized they have a home. That's why when Troy brought up like, yeah, what it wasn't Troy concerned, I don't remember, but they basically brought it up like Marcus is supporting them making plays because remember the night Feisty went to go stay in the room. She was in there in the Heaven was in the room with another girl, and they was making plays and Feisty stayed for the night. And when they said, "Oh, where's CJ?" CJ went out and he went home because he said they needed space. There was one. I don't know if it was that night, but one time she was in the hotel. She said, "Oh, basically CJ went home because they needed space." They was arguing. So that's when I was like, "Oh shit, they got a place to stay." So what the fuck is the point of the hotel room, right? They just told on themselves. They just told on themselves. That's what that room is for, to make plays. You see, they called in from their house on. I don't know if you saw it, Champagne, but they called in from their house on Troy Channel. And even when Heaven brought up that scenario about the police, she said the same thing. Oh, this time he told me to go home and he gonna go cool off. So they have a home, and I do believe Cassandra when she said, "Oh, he basically was telling me like that's one of his girls, like not really his girlfriend." And I think he playing games with both of them. So when they say, "Oh, Cassandra feels," she probably do feel some way. He was lying. He made it seem like he went out, but he coming online with her. So he playing this game because if that, like I said, if that was really like from the first time we saw him in the motel room, if that was really a girl, why you so quick to yell at her? Oh, why you acting like that on camera? Because I can go get another bitch to get down with the program. If you don't want to do it, I get somebody else to do it. You were so quick to replace her. You were so quick to replace her right then and there. So what the fuck? How that's your girl? For real. Like, how that's your girl? And one thing I like, he liked to make excuses of why he was sex workers. Like, oh, because this person with a sex worker, this, yeah, but they're not, they're actresses basically. Those men know what they're doing at the same time, but at the end of the day, that's not you in Heaven case. It's not because those men married their woman, and they're not out here saying, "Oh, well, she could make plays. I could do me too." No, they know that's their woman's work. Hey, okay, brown eyes. Clarissa, hey Clarissa, how you doing? Hey Miss D. Yeah, so he playing games with both of them. And she may not be innocent, but just cause she ain't innocent don't mean she lying though. Like, and that's what people understand when people say, "Oh, why now? Why this and why that?" What the fuck you mean why now? There's no time limit of when you want to reveal something on somebody, especially at the right opportunity when you see them trying to get it, trying to get their shine on. What you mean? Why now? Of course. Why not now? Why not now? Niggas swear they could dictate to tell other people when to reveal shit that went on. So it's crazy to me, yo. But that shit weird. That shit weird. So Marcus came in here talking about, yeah, I don't think all this is going on. I think I just have a toxic relationship. Now what? Now it ain't more than toxic because clearly you ain't want to see what everybody else see. You think, oh, cause I see them in person, the energy, this and energy that. Either you blind or you just want to co-sign. That's how I feel about it. Either you blind or you want to co-sign. Cause there ain't nothing normal about that shit right there. That shit ain't no normal toxic, none of that. And I can't even be around. How the fuck you comfortable even being around people like that? How you comfortable being around people like that? That shit crazy. It's crazy to me. Ain't nobody endorsing. That's what I said from day one. Ain't nobody. I don't know who gonna donate to them, but it won't be me. I ain't donating to shit. I'm not stupid. I see what's going on. I ain't endorsing none of that. and, and yo, I don't know. I don't know. People talk so much they tell on themselves. He made a comment about the white boy. He made a comment about the white boy saying, "Oh, I wanted to film you anyway, whatever, whatever." Right? One of his points why he wanted to film him was because all people have something to say, or I guess his thing is a lot of people don't watch his white content. Like when he got white people on, he don't get numbers like that. But then another thing he said was, "Oh, them people will definitely be after me. Them people be after you for what? Why would they be after you if everything's covered legally? If everything is legit that you got going on and you confident about it, with a white boy you feel like the people would be on you, but because these other people not white, you don't feel like they would care. I don't understand that. It's like, what are you saying? What are you saying in that thing? Because even though people try to compare him to Nature Boy, right? That kind of what got Nature Boy aired out. Nature Boy, I remember he was in Costa Rica at this time, and this when they believed in nudity. They was walking around breasts out, ass naked, all that, right? And he was talking to the girl. The white girl kept calling him, so she said she wanted to come. She finally said she wanted to come down there, and then he was like, "Oh, I don't know," because at this time they was called what they was called, not was they called melanation or the Ethereans. Either way, they wasn't called carbonation at the time. They was either called the melanation or the Ethereans, right? So he was like, "Oh, y'all think I should bring this white girl? You think I should let her come? You think I should let him come? Let her come?" And I'm like, people's like, nah, like first of all, at the same, we trying to get people away from him. Nah, don't let the white girl come because you already got heat on you, right? And niggas was thinking she had to come and all that, but I was just like, no, period. I told him no. I told him direct, don't bring that girl down there. As soon as the white girl got down there, all hell broke loose. It was all over the world. This girl from Canada is kidnapped in Costa Rica, this and this and that. That's what exposed them. So it's funny when people brought up Nature Boy, like trying to say they bring up Nature Boy when it comes to Marcus, but Marcus made that comment about that white boy, and that shit was crazy to me. That shit was crazy to me. Like, oh, because them people on your will be on your ass about him, but not about everybody else. So you don't want to do that. But if I just I'm confused. You said you checked with you checked all, you dotted your I's and crossed your T's and everything now. It's just the whole Patreon thing. So why would you be worried about the color of his skin? You feel me? Like now it's like, okay, now that's like a little red flag in my head. Like, oh, do you really? Do you really? What is this Chinese letters I'm seeing? The fuck I'm seeing Chinese letters for? Oh hey, yeah, I fucking said it. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like that was a crazy ass comment. Like, okay, so you're conscious of and aware. Who's demon? You call it who's demon? We don't see a demon at. But it's coming up as demon. What the fuck? Wait, hold up. This is crazy. That's when demon respect. I don't know what got you two got going on. You got Chinese letters up here. Demani is yo, this shit is crazy. Everybody that say something to Demani, it say demon. It don't say Demani. No, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm like, who the hell is demon? Nola got the demon with the peace sign. And then, yeah, I fucking said it. Demon, respect. And what else? Wait. What if no? Yeah, Nola demon. And then I think the other one was brown eyes. Yeah, it says demon. And yeah, he put a thumbs up. That's crazy. I don't know what that's about. And I'm getting Chinese letters on my screen. I don't know. Maybe he let me know I'm talking about some demon shit. You talking about some demon shit, like girl, you talking about the demons. I know Nature Boy a demon. I swear to God, I think he was born like a bad omen. Wait, hold on. But yeah, so I don't all that shit going on like that shit is all nasty. Like all that. And when the girl said she don't like the spicy content, I was laughing because, like I said the other day, I snuck over there. I did go see. I did go peek at what the spicy content is. It was like, yo, it's mad negative. It's mad negative comments on that website. That fucking it's just from the thumbnail. That ain't nothing spicy about that shit. That shit is destitute, undisciplined. It's dirty. That shit is dirty. That shit is not like it's not no real entertainment. That shit is dirty. That's all I have to say. That shit dirty. The men can't even keep her aroused. They got dirty feet and a dirty hotel. It's just all type. I was like, oh. And then I guess I guess he did earlier scenes at his crib. That's even crazy to me too. You filming this nasty shit in your crib? Oh my god. What is going on? Hey Ninja Bay. Sapa say Rugal. How you doing? Yeah, like I don't know, y'all. Like I said, I don't understand it. I would never understand it. There's nothing else there. Like there's no way you could twist it as okay. It's just this. It's just this, and people feel this, and people just feel this way about it. Nah, it's not just that. The way people feel about it is what it is. Because, like I said, the audience, most of the audience is mostly creeps. Because even on a regular website, you'll see mad comments. Where's the spicy content? Where's the spicy content? And just you could tell a whole bunch of degenerate men and a few women on there too. Where the spicy content? I need to see spicy content. Like what the fuck? Why y'all want to see these homeless, people that's at the roughest time of their life naked in any manner? That shit was crazy. Like that shit is just ill to me. All them gotta be just perverts and creeps. That's how I feel. All them gotta just be perverts and creeps. Yeah. Oh boy, these two arguing in the chat. I'm gonna ignore them. But yeah, that whole CJ thing, spicy content. Once ain't like that. Oh, girl made that comment on the spicy content. He ain't like that. He ain't like that. So, well, it was told to his face. He kept it real, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So, whatever flaw she had, I don't care. Whatever flaw she had, whatever wrong she did, that don't mean she's not telling the truth. And she already debunked Marcus' whole narrative of them just him saying, "Oh, they just a toxic couple." I don't think ain't no physical abuse, but he just got to work on how he talks to her. No, no, we not stupid, bro. We not stupid. Maybe they fooling you, but they ain't fooling us. So, and clearly you gonna defend them because are they the only ones he paying like who room he's still paying for? They the only one in the room under his finances, right? Because, like the obvious, it gotta answer that to me is because they make it plays. So I don't know if the exchange is they make spicy content or they can stay there, or if he's getting part of the money that they make. So I'm you're not privy to all of that, but I feel like if you feel like a white filming a white boy adding a white boy to your character quote unquote development storylines, if you think that would bring you trouble, then that tells me it's something you're not doing right. You're aware that you didn't dot your I's and cross your T's. That's just how I feel. And I even try to offer my advice as someone that I have my own corn company. I worked in adult entertainment. I tried to offer some advice, but he said he had it all figured out. So, okay, okay, you got it all figured out. Because guess what? Whenever I film somebody and whenever I want to go work on the set, it didn't matter their skin color. I wasn't worried about nobody coming after me. I wasn't. I wasn't worried about nobody coming after me because I know I was straight. So that was just weird to me. That stuck out to me. Like, what the fuck? Okay, now we'll see how far this go from here. But I watched the premieres and shit. But like I said, like I said, I'm not interested in all the sex shit. Like I've been saying, I'm not interested. It seems like everything is about sex now. Not interested. Copper is going nowhere fast. Excuse me, Copper, you a porn star? No, Brown Eye never said I was. What the hell? No, sir. I have my own company. I used to work with them. You probably know. Well, I don't know if you know porn stars, but I used to have a few super BBW porn stars from fucking Chicago too. I'm not telling you. I am not telling you, Brown Eye. I am not telling you the name of my company. I can't imagine how we are in this. I can't imagine how in the last time they had all checkers. And yeah, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Oh man, I didn't want to. I'm mad. I forgot to address that too because when somebody told him to take Feisty and I think it was Feisty and his daughter like, to go get tested, he made a remark like that's not his responsibility. And I'm like, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, bro, hold up. If you are in fact, if she is making X adult content for you, You are very much responsible for her bill of health. What are you talking about? You gotta have a clean. If you he not at that level where people they got STD testing on site of the set, but for the most part, yes. That's what I don't understand. Like, what kind of contract do he have? Because it's not making sense to me. Like, they not showing positive results before the set, before filming. Some of these people don't have IDs, but they film it. So I don't understand what's going on here. I don't understand what's going on here. If it's all if you anyway, yeah. So that's what I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And that's the fastest way. Well, he not in the industry. It's no way he can make the industry with that kind of content. But in the industry, once your workers start passing shit around, you blacklisted. You One of my ex boyfriends was blacklisted because he burnt the chick. Blacklisted. You get blacklisted for passing shit around. Nobody want to work with you. Nobody want to even um work with the person you gave something to too. You mess up that person's reputation and in that field. Once you burn somebody, I don't even if it's cheatable. But the main person who gave it to the other person is definitely blacklisted to the T. Like you would never work here again, type shit. You would never work in this town again, type shit for real. Like that testing part is real important. And they using their mouth on people. Like, come on, I don't even want to think about it. Fuck it, y'all. I don't want to think about it. That should make my stomach weak. And then the crazy part is like you can't make nobody do nothing, right? But at the same time, first of all, there's a lot of things at my age I won't be comfortable with. I won't be comfortable with working with anybody under 25. Anybody under 25 is a definite no. I feel like you're still a kid to me. We can't even be. I don't even have nothing to say to you. I won't even have a conversation with you, right? But then to film you naked, that's a hell no. Under 25 is still a kid to me. Those are still people that's still college age. They still go to college and and live off the last years of their youth. So I'm not filming nobody that age. And I was younger at the time. I was in my late 20s, early 30s when I started in that field, and I still wasn't working with nobody under 25. I don't care. That shit weird. You know how many young niggas used to come to me, yo? You think I could? You think I could work for you? This and that. I'm like, hell no, nigga. The fuck? I don't care if you 18 just because you legal. That shit still weird to me. I ain't working with no 18, 19. Nah, none of that. I'm good. And then what else? That shit is weird to me. The whole CJ and all that thing. So um, I don't fault Cassandra for telling her side. I don't care if they feel like she had a motive. The thing is, did she lie? Did she lie though? She didn't lie, and I don't. And it is really nothing to tell. Like I even told her, you confirmed what most of us already saw. Marcus is the only one that they fed that bullshit to. That it's just passionate, toxic love. Nobody's falling for that shit. Everybody see that. But at the same time, heaven, heaven is just gonna have she gonna have to learn. Like her family has been her accustomed to abuse, where she can't even detect it. He was a red flag from the beginning. Nigga wanna let her talk for shit. Explaining her whole damn life. Like, damn, can we hear her talk about her family, nigga? You out here, her mother this, her grandfather this, her father this. Nigga, it's her family. Let her talk about it. The fuck you keep talking about? And he always trying to pull this. These men that come out here and always try to act like these big bad protectors. Oh, I protect my woman. They be the biggest abusers. Yeah, that I don't know. Ever since ever since the night when I asked Marcus like, do he want to work with other people, and he was just like, no, because it's basically about being curious about the people you know. I was done because I was like, I don't comprehend that logic at all. that was I was done there. Like, what? You curious about people you know engagement? Like, never in my life have I been curious about motherfuckers around me, especially the ones that's doing bad. Then like what? And I'm a freaky ass girl. So I just can't. It's just like hell no. Like I first of all, if I'm broke, I can't get horny. I'm sorry, I can't do it. If I'm broke, I can't get horny. I don't know what it's like. What it feel like not to bathe every day, like being on the street and go from here to here. Because I'm another person. I love to bathe, like water. I love water. I love water. So bathing is my thing. So I think I would feel also dirty and self conscious if I wasn't able to bathe every day to even open my legs for anybody. Like nah, I feel dirty. Let me go freshen up or something. I don't know. Like, and it ain't even about having body odor or funk. It's just about feeling clean. Like I can't imagine that. So that's another thing. Like damn, like because you know when you intimate with somebody, I know me. I like to hear compliments, but I know I'm good. Like niggas compliment how you taste, niggas compliment how you smell, how soft your skin is, everything. I can't imagine that if I'm in a homeless situation and you know I'm living a gypsy lifestyle on the street from pillar to post. How the hell I'm gonna get horny? How I be turned on? Where I be turned on from? Struggle? Not even a roof over my head, nigga. Like a bed? Nah, I'm good. And it was crazy to me too. They was in a motel. They be under the motel blankets comfortably, and I'm like, ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way I'll be wrapped under some motel blankets. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I would have to go to Walmart and get my own bedding, my own comforter to wrap around me. I'm not wrapping around no motel blanket. You crazy? It's not normal. It's like me says the people want to know. No, you want to know. See that's yeah. It's always for my people. I feel like the people he referred to is the pros and the creeps in the background. That's what he representing. That's what he representing. The pros and the creeps. They be like, yeah, I want to see this and I want to see that. What's good with this person? What's good with that person? All them predatory dudes. That's what it's marketed for. that they wash once a month. Girl, listen. I don't see that you scared. That not even sound right. Wash it once a month. Not me, baby. I mean, I'm all right. I'm okay, but I what you said? You're providing some nuggets here. Hope you don't mind if I bought some of them. No, you're good with me. You're good with me. I don't have no problem. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to end this. I just came to address Brown Eye. He said he heard me, and I just had to give my just give my 2 cents in about what I've seen and heard in the past day or two. And this murky ethers, these murky ethers surrounding these murky storylines and character developments and all that. I just think, nah, at this point, yeah, she interviews, but like some of us say, we missed the old street sector. That's it, that's all. But thank you for everybody for tuning in. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night.